If you're renting a car and you don't have a lawyer, you have to be very careful. One of the mistakes people make is they go and rent a car that's identical to the car they had, and they get insurance on the vehicle. And then when the other insurance company that's actually at fault steps up to pay for the rental, you can end up in a terrible position. And this is not about what's fair. It's about using the realities of the world we live in and the claim you're going to make and the insurance company you're going to deal with if you're going to go get a rental car. So let's start with the basics. First, you have an Arizona property damage claim. Your vehicle is not drivable for whatever reason, and you need to move quickly because you need a vehicle. What do? First, if you can get the other insurance company involved, do it. If your own insurance covers rental on your own vehicle, use that. That is the better decision as opposed to trying to handle it on your own, in part because your own insurance company, their insurance company will likely have an agreement with a rental car company. They will handle everything. You're never out of pocket trying to get reimbursed. It is much better to avoid ever coming out of pocket than to come out of pocket and then try to get the money paid back. If you are going to have to do it on your own, you can't wait. You have to get the rental car. What do you do now? Well, start by calling up a rental company like Enterprise, which is the most common carrier, the most common rental company that works with the carriers. And if you can avoid it, do not pay for insurance. As long as you already have insurance, check with your agent, check the policy, make sure it covers you in a rental. If you purchase extra insurance, the insurance company is not going to reimburse you in most cases because they are obligated to pay you loss of use, the cost of replacing a vehicle like the one you had for transportation. So if you get insurance, they're going to say you were required to carry insurance on your own anyway. They're not going to pay for the extra insurance. That could be $25, $30 a day. That will add up quickly. Also, be careful about renting a vehicle like your own. You have a four-wheel drive SUV and you go rent a four-wheel drive SUV, they're not going to pay it back. Arguably, they should. They should have to replace your loss of use, your vehicle that's lost, with a similar vehicle. But the reality is they're not going to do it, and you're very unlikely to spend the next year or two fighting them when they only reimburse you for the amount of a smaller vehicle. If you have a specific need, you have 4 kids and you need a 6-seater, okay, you're likely to get the insurance company to agree to that. But if you had a great car, a brand new Escalade, but you really could get by for 2 or 3 or 4 weeks with a smaller economy car, you better be very careful about considering whether that's the fight you want to take. Do you have a right to probably get that replaced with a similar vehicle? Yes, but I would advise against it. Get the least expensive vehicle you can at a minimum until you can get the insurance company to step up and step into that rental and agree to what they're going to pay.